Hello guys, how you doing? I hope you are great after this period of vacations. But it's time to continue working, and in this video I will explain you what you will do through the week from Monday to Friday. So let's get started. In your book on page 50. Exercise 1. Listen and read. Pay attention to the words involved. You listen to the track as well as you are reading to the story. Exercise 2. Read the sentences below. Write whether each underlined word answers the question how, when, where, to what extent, or how often. For example, the first one. With any luck, maybe today I'll see a tornado. So you have to write what question answers with the word today. And the question is when. When may I see a tornado? Today. And you have to answer the rest of the sentences following the example. Move on the next page. Don't forget to read the green box. It is important because it explains you some grammar point about adverbs. 3. Complete each sentence with an adverb from the box. On the beach, very much, last Sunday, immediately, dedicatedly, or every day. For example, Anna loves her class. Anna loves her class on the beach, very much, last Sunday, immediately, dedicatedly, or every day. And the correct answer is very much. Anna loves her class very much. And you have to do the same with the rest of the sentences. Then go to exercise 4. And it says, write a story about one of the following subjects. You need to choose surviving a flood, running from a tsunami, or getting lost at sea. You are going to create a story explaining how, when, where the events happen. And you have to include the adverbs that you have seen. You can use these adverbs from the previous exercise or the adverbs from the first exercise. And that's it for Monday. Open your book on page 52. Exercise 1. Read the following text and underline the words that tell you how often, where, and how the events happen. So that means that you need to underline the adverbs. Exercise 2. Look at the words involved, classify them in the chart below by writing the words in the correct box. For example, every day he goes to the station. What is the question that answers with the word every day? And the correct answer is how often. For example, how often do you ride a bike? And you answer, I ride a bike every day. You have to do the same with the rest of the adverbs in the exercise 2. Move to the next page. You have some adverbs in the exercise 3. Easily, frequently, never, happily, away, after, really, before, here, and very. And you need to classify them according to their type. Adverbs of place, of manner, frequency, time, or degree. If you have questions, read the language key and it tells you something about the classification of the adverbs. And that's it for Tuesday. Open your book on page 54. Read the green box before answering the exercises. It is important that you read it before answering any exercise. Read the following text and underline the cause and effect relationships. For example, I'll help you with one. You can use two colors. You can use blue and red or any color you like. I'm gonna underline the cause as blue. Some tribes live near the coast. That is the cause. And the result is, as a result, they found and used shells as fishing and farming tools. So you have a cause and you have an effect. You have to do the same in the rest of the text. Don't forget to answer the vowel. Then, exercise 2. Look at the underlined sentences in the passage. Use a chart to separate each idea into cause and effect. So you have to write the causes and effect that you underlined in your previous exercise. Then, move to page 56. Complete each sentence, exercise 1. Complete each sentence below with a correct expression from the box. You have as a result, so, because, for this reason, and since. For example, you have, we didn't have a camping tent. That is the cause. So what is the effect? Use the word that link the causes and the effect. You can use, for this reason, we use a rope tied to 2 trees and a blanket to make one. Yes? So you have the causes and the effects linked by one of these expressions. And you have to do the same with the rest of the exercise. Don't forget to answer the bubble. Then imagine you are on a deserted island. You are lost and you need to find 5 tools to help you in the deserted island. Write them in the spaces below. You can use the tools that the Native Americans used. Yes, you can go to the previous page about the Native American tools and you can choose 5 tools and you write their names on the exercise 2. And that's it for Wednesday. Page 57. After you wrote on the previous page the 5 tools that you need in order to survive in a deserted island, you are going to use these tools to describe or to write a story that in which you describe how can you use those tools to find or to make a shelter. And you have to include causes and effects. For example, you can start by writing, I am in a deserted island, so I will use these tools. And you already use the cause, I am in a deserted island, and the effect, so I will use these tools. And you continue writing your story using causes and effects. Once you finish, you move on the next page, 58, and the exercise 1. How is the weather? Write any words that you know to describe the weather in the space below. You write all the words that come to your mind when you hear the word weather or the temperature. Then, exercise 2. Listen and read. Pay attention to the weather vocabulary, weather around the world. You are going to listen to it and read. And then, finally, you are going to answer the exercise 3. Describe the weather in the cities, London, Mexico City, and Miami, using the vocabulary words in the previous exercise. Once more, don't forget to answer the bubble. And that's it for Thursday. Page 59. Exercise 4. Classify the following weather words according to their part of speech. You have some words from weather vocabulary and you have to classify these words into the correct classification. So you have verbs, adjectives, and nouns. For example, you have ice. Ice is a noun. You have to make the same classification on the clouds. Then exercise 5. Choose a city that you like and draw its weather in the space below. I suggest you to make a line and divide. In the first part you draw the city, the weather city, and then you describe using the words that you learned. Then you move on the next page and you are gonna find a crossword search. You find the weather words in the puzzle and then you write the words in this space. Then go to the exercise 2. You label the pictures with the correct kind of weather before you listen to the track. Don't forget to answer the bubble. Then, exercise 3. Listen to the track again, look at the words in the bowl and copy them in the space to the right. Then write an antonym for each weather report. So you are gonna listen to the weather report and you are gonna write the words in bold, and then in front of them you are gonna write an antonym of each of the words. Once you finish, you go and answer test yourself, page 62 and 63. And that's it for Friday and for the rest of the week. As you could see, the activities were very easy. But anyway, if you have questions, let me know and I will be answering. And finally, take care of your family, play, enjoy the time together, help them in the housework, and the most important is stay home. That's the most important. See you soon, guys. Bye.